So, this is our third game. This is our only option. So out of these, this is an obvious Goblin. Goblin comes with one battle boost that reduces enemy damage. That is extremely broken in this mode and even in the regular game. Reducing the enemy's damage is probably one of the biggest ways to win. So that's a no-brainer. Pickle, again, bad. We go for this. Between these, depending on if this was picked later, so if this is a tank, if you need a tank, you have Engineer, which is better single target damage and it gives vulnerability. Phoenix is AoE. I honestly usually like Engineer more. I'm gonna pick the tank though, he stuns, because we haven't seen a tank yet, so I don't know if this will be a tank game. We're going Q Hamster, I gotta speed this up. And we're going Hunkin. So no tank, good thing I took Golem. Enemy will probably take Phoenix. Most people play Phoenix instead of Engineer. And he'll, oh no, he took a tank. Alright. Most time that won't happen. So he took Knight though, I took Hunkin. Again, this is going to be a free win. Priestess, you might as well just press it constantly. This is not a bad tank if he's your only tank because he stuns. We got nothing to merge. This is just luck, depending on how many of your, if you have like a frontliner standing on a Priestess tile to start, which I had, my guy was standing on. So these are mostly small rocks with only one big rock. I definitely wouldn't take the destroy 2 rocks. There's a very small chance it's going to hit the 6, and it's just going to break one of these like crappy ones that are very easy to break. So it will ignore that. Poison is bad against Priestess. It doesn't really do anything. She heals it up. I would either do Hunkin or Vulnerability. I'm going to do Vulnerability, hopefully to burst down any unit before it starts getting healed by the Priestess power. So we're just looking to break rocks here. I should have merged this here first. Just go ahead and keep pressing Priestess. You can wait if you want. It's Priestess's, it's however many charges you have when you press it times 2. So if you have 1, you get 2 squares. If you wait 3 turns to get a second one, she'll have 4, but it ends up being the same mathematically. You don't get anything out of it, so you might as well do it to try to win the round. So I really don't want to do this because these rocks are worth more mana. So it's not that important, I feel, to keep this guy up here right now. I think I can get another one up there, no problem. I'd rather just take this big chunk of mana. I'm just going to pull some of these sandstorm guys in the middle. So you do want to wait, and when you start filling up the whole board with the Priestess tiles, just be careful when you fill up the whole board, because once it's all filled, you want to make sure you fill up all your spots with units before you press it again, because it gives you it battle boosts everything on the board. So this is probably a damage. It's not bad to take the Golem avoiding death if he's your only tank, which is that is the case here. I think I might take that. So we did get a little unlucky with none of these golems reaching the top. We'll just wait and hopefully we get another one. that was the Hungan pick. No Q Hamster. Huh. Maybe I should have taken Inferno over Q Hamster, honestly. The double support will probably outbeat the Knight Inferno, but there's a possibility it doesn't if I just keep getting unlucky, like I kind of it's kind of happening right now. But so I'm gonna probably keep losing these fights until I get some super merges out. That's the problem here, is that I don't actually have damage dealers. So I completely ignored my own advice and did that before I had the full board out. Alright, so this puts us in a good spot, honestly. I'm going to do that just to get more boosts on these golems here. So we have 2 super merges. We can make 2 more. He has 2, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. So this should win us the round. Now we have bad boosts compared to him. This Knight is surprisingly tanky. Once we get Hungan up and running, I think the game's over. That stabilized me, those 3 super merges on 2 health. We are running Priestess. Regen's not doing a whole lot for us. I mean, this is like vulnerability. Epic tier is amazing. One of the best ones in the game. It's very hard to not choose that. We're just going to kind of pop everything. I kind of want to leave this on the Priestess square. So if you're a level 60 Priestess, these squares stop them from dying. So now this guy can save from death twice. Let's make this a bit more boosty. We're just going to do this. Even though it was a bad merge pattern, having Hungan out is going to hopefully stop me from ever dying again. We're now at 5 super merge. So the thing is whoever has the better comp, 5 super merge is kind of like your stabilization period. So even if he had 5 and I had 5, I think my board's better, so I should just win the game automatically. I only lose if I get unlucky and I can't make 5 before he knocks me out. Yeah, Priestess and 2 supports. Yeah, that was the right play. So I'm not going to lose anymore. This game's over. Even if he had 6, he doesn't stand a chance, I don't think. So we'll just save the Radiance for 2 more spots. We'll just keep hitting ready up, end the game. Oh, I forgot to do the the hamster move. I always do that. So yeah, you have I think level 30. If they're in one of these divine squares, they also get health regen. And you get those divine squares. There's a small chance from pressing her ability, and then there's I think it might be guaranteed if you win. Does it say on here? When activating skill has a chance. Yeah, so if she wins, she automatically summons one. It gives the units regen. It has a 34% chance on activation. 60 when it's about to die, they get a shield for a couple seconds. So it looked like this guy sold stuff to make his Magma Knight, but it's not going to matter. He doesn't have the Magma charge rate. But that is a good unit to have in here. The fight so the Magma unit, every time he ults, his attacks and his burn get stronger and stronger. So the longer a fight goes on, the better he does. So this is the best Q Hamster ability right here. this makes it gives him a chance to keep healing. I'll teleport. I would like the mana, but this is hard to pass up. Well, honestly, we're gonna ready up again. I don't think it doesn't matter. He can't get a 6th one out right now. He's gonna try. He actually will get a 6th one out if he sells everything. There it is. Oh, this guy has he's level 48, so he has the divine tiles too. But his divine tiles are all in front. He didn't place a single unit up there. So even with the 6 here, I don't think it's gonna matter. He has no healers. Yeah. He probably could have 7. Honestly, it wouldn't matter either. I think this guy's usually kind of high rated. I feel like I know him. So yeah, he again, this guy didn't take Hungen. Terrible choice. You can see he did a bunch of damage with his abilities. This knight guy, 5 mil, so he does no regular damage. 5 mil. This did 5 mil. This did 7, almost 8. Q Hamster heals quite a lot. Oh. This guy tanked 4 mil. Oh, he took it too. Never mind. So, I mean, like, this is actually quite bad. So the Magma without the charge takes a very long time to ult and won't do much damage. He's kind of a risky bet sometimes because of that. But his charge stacks, and so sometimes you can get him to just ult right away, and then he does quite a lot of damage. This is like not terrible damage. It doesn't seem worth it though. Maybe it is. He did tank 7 mil damage. So there is 2 super merges of that, so that makes him, if we cut that in half, he's not actually that strong. All the Inferno upgrades are really bad. Like 3% is terrible. They should never be picked. The other one too is bad. He didn't make the best choices there. My vulnerabilities added a ton of damage to my comp.